Let me take a second here.
Yeah.
We're going to talk to this young lady about what brought her to the streets and what she sees out here and what she feels is really important that we need to fix and tell her story. And can we start with your name and your age, please?
Yeah, my name is Danet, and I just turned 59. It's just been a pretty much a rough road out here on the streets. You can't, if you don't have any kind of services from the government, maybe food stamps or something like that, I have no other way of getting any money. And it makes it really tough to be able to try to. I don't like to panhandle. Some people do. I can't get into it. Uh, my brothers lost my mom and dad's house after they took over the payments when they passed away. And then they lost the house, which was a bummer. And they kicked me out of the house and they said, you're not paying rent, so we have to go on the streets. And I've been out here about 6 years now. It's been a rough road. But I've always slept near people. I don't sleep by myself. I can't sleep by myself. I feel protected. The places that we find out that we're safe, we don't get to stay there. It's very rare.
Now, is there any place, just like one central place you can walk into and find, assistance to maybe get social security filed or food stamps or anything like that?
They are not all in one place. Like the Social Security office is about 5 miles away from the social services, and they don't have a lot of. I mean, none of the resources are right next to one another, like the ones that need it, like the one-stop store. If I wanted to go back to work, it'd be kind of tough for me to get a job anyway. The Social Security office is in Anaheim, or there's one in Glen Grove and in Anaheim. But I have a bicycle. I do not have a car. I never have had a car. And I ride my bicycle with a trailer on the back of it. And I carry 100 pounds behind me. That's pretty tough.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, we're going to take a picture of that bike a little bit later.
Okay.
Now, we met actually quite a while ago, but now I'm out here on the streets also living with you guys,
I'm sorry to hear that, Ray.
and we're trying to change the outlook of people's lives. What can I do? What can my company, that's this new startup, do to make life on the streets a little bit more easy, more secure, and give you a place like if we have El Nino storms where you
That's
can't
gonna
do your usual?
that's gonna be a real pain because this is supposed to drop a lot of rain. The El Ninos are, and it's been bitter cold out here at nighttime, and finding a place to live is not easy. Safe place is very hard to find unless you have somebody living with you. It's not too good for women, especially because I've heard that they've gotten raped out here. And most people come out here and they're crazy. They've got some sort of mental disability. I don't have any, and I don't drink, and I smoke cigarettes, but I don't do drugs. So I'm sort of an unusual person when it comes to homelessness, but I have to keep my wits about me.
Exactly. Now, do you think these people that are out here that are hooked on the heroin, the meth, and stuff like that, did that? How many of these people? I mean, you know a lot more than I do. How many of these people probably would not be out here had their not doctors not had them on such serious prescription drugs where they got hooked?
It's true that there wouldn't be a lot of people out here. Um, Now, these people have probably been out here for a number of years. I knew one man that was out here for 20 years, and he just recently got housed through it's called Mercy House or something. But that was uh, one of the places that could help us out. But it's hard to get to each one of the places, like I said. They're so few and far between. It's really difficult to, unless you go by bus.
So you're kind of like an office where
But
there's
everything
somebody that
centrally
can just
located.
talk to you,
Yeah.
go through all the forms and stuff like that, and help submit them all from one
Exactly.
place, so you don't have to keep running around everywhere.
That would be the ideal thing for all of us homeless people. It would be, and they could get all the resources in one place. There's churches that come and bring lunches here to the regional library. This is about the only place that we can hang out at during the day where we don't get harassed by the police, and we can actually go on the computers. But in some of the places, very few of them, this library happens to have a place where they a resources guide behind the counter, like leaflets that they tell you where you can go. But just from what I've seen, they're miles and miles apart. None of the they're not. There's not one central area that you can go to get all your information you need. It makes it really tough, especially when you're walking over. You just have to take your bicycle or your bike. Walking is part of it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll probably be talking to you again, and hopefully next time Richard, your son, will join us. And you know, at least Garden Grove does have during the summer really nice place for you to hang out and watch the wildlife and be safe because you're right next to the police station.
Yeah.
But
You have to be out of here at a certain time of night, though. That's what's a bummer about it. We can't sleep here anymore because they've kicked us out. The city of Garden Grove has. Um, they don't care to have homeless people here in Garden Grove. So we want to find a place where we're welcome, or we can find a place to live. It's really hard to.
yeah, we'll
It's
go
a
into
hard
that
life.
more later as we discuss more plans. Thank you for your time,
Thank you.
and people, especially people in Garden Grove, this is reality. This is what it's all about. Please think and please help us out. Let's get this place built so that these people have a place to go.
Amen, brother.